You know what nobody really seems to tell you about life? It's that chaos is really only a moment away. One day you're working through a normal weekday, and the next,
this, a jumbled mess of a life.
And you know what? Life doesn't give you a picture on the box to show you what it's supposed to look like when it's all said and done. Welcome to Piece by Piece. I'm Brian, and this channel is all about rebuilding when life falls apart. Each episode, I'm going to work on a puzzle, and we're going to talk about one aspect of rebuilding. Today's topic is sorting through your thoughts, through all the feelings, through what even happened. Because you can't build until you process and sort through it all. This is a bookstore puzzle, 500 pieces. We're gonna keep things simple because right now, it's chaos. You know how your house just never gets clean on its own? It only gets messy? You have to work to create order. But chaos, it's effortless. I mean, it is Murphy's Law, but it's also physics. It's called entropy. The natural tendency of everything in the universe is to move from order to disorder, which actually means that the deck is stacked against us from the start. Order takes intention. Chaos is the default. And sooner or later, chaos will arrive. Sometimes it's circumstantial. A car accident, a layoff, a medical diagnosis, a natural disaster. Sometimes other people bring it on us. Betrayal, abandonment, cruelty. Sometimes, if we're being honest, we bring it on ourselves. Human beings have a knack for self-sabotage. Whatever broke your life into pieces, grief, trauma, loss, your own mistakes, the work is the same. You have to sort before you can build. I was not ready when my world fell apart, and it cost me everything. But what I learned as I rebuilt my life at 40 years old was that you can't skip the process, the sorting. For me, somehow suddenly and somehow slowly over a decade, my life unraveled. Some of it was my fault. Some of it was done to me. Some of it was simply circumstantial. But when it all came crashing down, I discovered that I needed to find some semblance of order in the chaos. I needed to sort through everything that was going on in my heart and in my head. So today, I just want to share with you 3 methods that helped me. And I'm going to keep sorting through this puzzle as we go because sometimes it's helpful to see the process and not just hear about it. The first method is journaling. And I'm not talking about the Dear Diary stuff. You know, there's tons of approaches: morning pages, gratitude lists, bullet journaling, free writing. But I want to show you a specific method that helped me sort through my chaos. It was a structured way to help separate what happened from what I think it means. So here's what I want you to do. Draw 3 circles on a page and label them like this. Circle 1, what happened? No editorializing, no interpretation, just the facts. What actually occurred? Circle 2 is what I learned from it. And this is where you're honest about the story that you told yourself, the conclusion that you drew, whether that's true or not. And circle 3 is what is true. This is where you separate fact from feeling. What is objectively true about this situation? You write all 3 of these things in your journal. Now let me give you an example from my own life. When I was a child, my family went off on a bike ride around the neighborhood. But I had decided to stay back because my neighbor had just gotten a brand new scooter. I took my turn on the scooter and I ended up flying over the handlebars and smashing my 2 front teeth. Circle 1, what happened? Well, I was having an emergency and my parents weren't immediately there. Circle 2, what did I learn from it? Well, I learned that my parents wouldn't be there for me when I needed them the most. And that belief, whether it's true or not, shaped how I related to them for years. I often avoided the deeper conversations and I kept things very surface level because I had decided that they wouldn't show up for me. Now, mind you, this was all subconscious. And circle 3, what is true? Well, decades later, when chaos struck and my life was in shambles, my parents did show up for me. And not just once, but every single day. My mom started texting me every morning. My dad supported and helped me every step of the way. And slowly I realized they likely would have been there for me all along if I'd let them. I just couldn't see it because I was stuck in the story that I told myself when I was 8 years old. Can you see how powerful and helpful sorting through your issues can be? It forces you to separate what happened from what you think it means. And sometimes what you think it means is what's keeping you stuck. The second method is verbal processing. One of the mistakes that I made was that I tried to sort through the mess of my life all alone. I'd spent 20 years running a nonprofit, leading people and helping people navigate their darkest moments. I was never afraid to be real about my own struggles, but I felt like it was my responsibility to hold everything together, to persevere until things got better. And so I carried it alone for much longer than I ever should have. And that nearly destroyed me. Eventually, I learned that I need people. And not just any people, but my people. I had 3 friends who checked in on me almost every single day. I also had a list on my phone of 5 different people that I could call when I felt like I was drowning. I didn't call every single one of them every time. Sometimes I just needed 1 phone call. But knowing that there were people there for me made all the difference. If you don't have those people yet, find them. A therapist, a support group, a trusted friend. Just don't do it alone. And the third method is categorizing. And this is where the puzzle really brings things to light. You know where you come to a section of the puzzle where everything looks the same? You know, maybe it's a blue sky. And you can't really tell the pieces apart. You know what I do? I sort by shape. How many tabs? How many blanks does each piece have? And suddenly it's not chaos anymore. It's categories. And categories I can work with. And so let me share with you the 5 categories that I use to sort through the mess of my life. Category 1, what I lost. This is the concrete stuff, right? It's the job. It's the relationship. It's the house. It's the health. It's the identity. It's the version of you that you used to be. Just name it. Don't minimize it. Don't spiritualize it yet. Just say, this is what's gone. Category 2 is what I'm feeling. Anger, grief, relief, shame, confusion, all of it. And look, no judgment here. You're not sorting to fix your feelings. You're just simply naming them. Because unnamed emotions can run your life from the shadows. Category 3 is what I'm responsible for. And this is a hard one. This is probably the category that most people will skip. But I do need to say this carefully. Some of you were victimized. What happened to you was not your fault. And you don't need to take ownership of someone else's evil. And if that is you, this category may be small or even empty, and that's okay. But for many of us, if we're honest, we played some part in our own mess. Not all of it, maybe not even most of it, but some part. Maybe you ignored the warning signs. Maybe you said things you couldn't take back. Maybe you chose comfort over confrontation for far too long. Maybe you hurt someone else in your own pain. I don't know what that is for you, but I do know that for me, I had to own my own part. Certainly not everything that went wrong, but my part in it. And putting that in its own pile helped me see it clearly without letting it consume me. Category 4 is what I need. For me, this was very practical things. A new job, a therapist, a place to live, time, space, forgiveness, closure. Just name what you actually need to move forward. And category 5 is what I can't control. Now, this is the pile for everything else. It's other people's choices, the past, the timeline of your healing, what other people might think of you, the outcome that you wished for but didn't get. This is the hardest pile to fill because it's the pile that you need to let go of. But you have to put it somewhere or it will keep you stuck. And look, you don't have to sort through everything. You don't have to solve it all right now.
You just have to know where to find things.
Because once it's sorted, you can actually work with it. But when it's all scattered pieces on a table, you can't build anything with that. If we're honest, sometimes this doesn't even look like progress. In fact, it might even look like a bigger mess. But this is navigable. I know where things are. I can find them now. And now I can start building. Your life doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look like the highlight reel of someone else's social media. It just has to be sorted.
Like the bookstore in this puzzle.
I love a good bookstore. They're messy, but organized. They're chaotic, but accessible. You walk into a bookstore and there are thousands of books everywhere, but if you need something, you know where to look. And that's all sorting is. You're giving yourself a way to navigate through the chaos. I told you about falling off my scooter when I was 8 years old. I spent decades subconsciously believing a story that wasn't true, that my parents wouldn't be there if I ever needed them. Don't let that be you. Don't spend years stuck in a story simply because you never took the time to sort through any of it. And by the way, sorting isn't the end, it's just the beginning. But that is enough for today. Look at that. From chaos to bookstore. It's still messy in its own way, but it's sorted. And that's the work we're looking to do here. Not fixing everything overnight, sorting, rebuilding, one piece at a time. Thanks for watching. If this episode helped you in any way, I'd be grateful if you would share this with someone else who's rebuilding. And tell me in the comments, what's one thing you're sorting through this week? Oh, and one more thing. If you are in crisis right now, please don't wait. Call or text 988 for the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, or text HOME to 741-741 for the crisis text line. These resources are here for you, and you don't have to do this alone. Until next time, let's keep rebuilding, piece by piece.